right, welcome back. Star Wars Racing Incorporated. And we are back. We're back. We're back with our 2023 season preview show, if you can call it that. So yeah, we've been off for a little while. We've been working on cars, but um, haven't posted anything in a while. So it was time for a chop update. So we are getting ready for the famous Turkey Trot from the SCCA Central Florida region. That's coming up next week. We've got 300 cars. Well, it's like 290 right now, but I'm sure it'll be 300 cars by the time registrations close. There's Lorax 7 sitting outside. We're working on a customer project that we actually just finished this week. So the project car's going to the back of the shop, and Lorax 7's going in. Lorax 7's ready to go. He is not going to the Turkey Trot. We actually going to be driving a different car for Star Wars Racing this weekend. So look out for that. But yeah, Lorax 7 looking good. I left it ready to go. Basically, after the runoffs, did a long cleanup and checking stuff, and everything was checked out real good. So just waiting for our engine to come back, our primary engine, and then we're going for a test day in the middle of December here at Homestead, and then Lorax 7 will make his 2023 appearance at the Florida Majors here in Homestead, and then Sebring Super Tour. So back to back. If you haven't done those, by the way, SCCA members, you haven't been to the Doval, Florida, the Florida Swing, right, if we call it, in January to kick off the majors, you're missing out. Awesome two-header monster, right? You got Homestead, and then that's followed the following weekend at Sebring. Great back-to-back. So we'll get Lorax 7 ready for that. Got my parts ready to go here, except for the oil pan. Gotta clean that bad boy, but everything else is clean and ready to go. So yeah, let's go on to update. Really, just sharing some stuff that I bought recently, in case it's helpful to anybody. And I just used this again today. This is my torque wrench thing. This is the one I bought. It's corded from Harbor Freight, but man, this thing, I'm telling you, the cordless ones are so expensive. This, actually, I saw it on sale recently. I think they were selling it for like $59 or maybe $69. I mean, steel. It's heavy, it's bulky, but if you need to torque something off or on, it works. It works. So it's corded, but who cares? That's what I'm saying. All right, onto the table. Got some stuff here that I want to share in case it's useful to you or not. I don't know. But we added another Yukon Tools box in here. Looking good. Got all my tools organizing here now for at home, so that I don't have to have, so I can have it set at home and it's set for traveling. It's a pain to be going back and forth, pulling tools out of boxes, and so now we're building our at-home stuff so we have the same tools. This is a Quinn from Harbor Freight as well, $19. Wonderful socket set, half-inch, really long. It really gives you more torque. I don't know. To me, that was like an incredible. That thing should be $49, but anyways, don't tell anybody. Got a ratcheting set here. I also have one from Craftsman, but this is my at-home one here. This is from Harbor Freight. This was set, and I've been using it quite a bit. So far so good. And then the rest of the stuff here, no? So here, this is also another highlight. I bought this set of organizer for your sockets. I'm gonna cut this one's too long for here, but once I cut it, I'll fit it in on top and in the middle. But yeah, I mean, you can clearly see the numbers, which is the problem. When they're all sockets just sitting there, you can't see the numbers. This was $6.99 for 3 pieces, 1, 2, and 3 on the top here. And this stuff is so expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive, but this is plastic. But again, what do you need it for? Organize your stuff in your toolbox and see the damn numbers. There we go. I mean, you can see it on the video. $6.99 at Harbor Freight this week. Black Friday deal. Yeah. I think some people did not pick up their Roanoff's cup. You made a mistake. This cup is beautiful, awesome. Don't forget, every year in your bag, you're getting a little ticket for free stuff, right? The Indy was the bag. This year was this cup. And it works like a charm, and it's a beautiful cup, by the way. Look at that. Ronoffs, SCCA Ronoffs 2022. Thank you. This is important here. This is an AN wrench. I don't have the set, because they sell the sets of AN wrench, 10, 12, all those numbers, right? It's really expensive. It's probably, the least I've seen is probably like $50, and then it goes all the way to 100 or more for the full set. So with this, you have every size you need, and you protect and properly, tighten or loosen your ANs without damaging, which I was doing before. And this was $9.99. You can get these in Amazon, Walmart.com, whatever, or some, even a Summit, I think, also has it. But yeah, highly recommend. Any brand, it doesn't matter. I don't care about the brand, but it's aluminum, and I've been using it. Look at that, it's got some marks already. And again, if you don't have the $70-$80 to spend on a set, this will cover you up. It's a little less convenient, but it's good size. It fits in when you're working with your fuel lines and things like that. This will be a highly recommendation in this edition, okay, for sure. The other thing is, I have a really high-end rivet tool. Then the recommendation is, you want to go with the high-end stuff. This is Astro. But in this case, I also have the cheap one from Harbor Freight. But the reason I mention it is because this doesn't fit everywhere, right? So sometimes you need less space. And actually, the Harbor Freight worked out the same. Maybe you need to put a little more power, I don't know. But it worked out just as good. And in this case, actually worked out in an area that I could only fit this while I was working on a customer project. So, again, it's going to sound like I work at Harbor Freight, but I don't. It's just, it's just good value. Again, for those of you who need to buy all this stuff, why not get it a little cheaper if it works, right? I mean, I have both. In some cases, I have both. I have some high-end stuff, and I have some more cheaper stuff. But again, I bought it because I need it for that reason, something with a less angle that I could fit in smaller places. And now they have a smaller one, so I'm going to go buy it at some point, but, that kind of stuff, right? Got some more stuff here, some more rivets. I used up a little bit recently. These screws are actually nice quality. I've been using them. I have another set here that I've been using quite a bit, so it was time to get some more. Bought this too. This is for the at-home set. Again, just tired of having to go back to my boxes. It's a pain. So, just building on that at-home thing. That's part of the advice, Start building your traveling and your at-home. So you don't have to be wasting time looking for tools. This we got free this week at Harbor Freight. Black Friday stuff for members. Got an extension, knife, and measuring tape. Got it all free with any purchase. So if I would have bought just this, they would have given you this, right? I'm sure they're doing the math. They're still coming ahead somehow, but still feels good to go in and get some free stuff. This same thing, just I had like one of each, and they're in my toolbox. Now I bought this $9.99 in each size. A 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. Now that's going to be here in my toolbox. I don't have to go fishing for stuff when I'm at home working on the cars. This is Chicago Electric oscillating tool. This is a discontinued brand, I guess. But so it was super cheap, $13. I'm going to be doing some home projects very soon, flooring and things like that. And so between these two things, $20. Can't beat that, O'Reilly's, disappointing me a little bit. They keep creeping up the price on the brake cleaner. This is the catch, right? This is why I go in, and it used to be $2.49. All of a sudden, it's $4.19. You're getting closer to Advance. That's not good. actually. Okay, so we're watching. Still was on sale this week for $3.99. Wow, right? Still a little cheaper, yes, but it's creeping up. And so if you guys keep coming up with this price up, I'm gonna stop going there and just go to Advance. Just warning, just letting you know. Or Walmart. Walmart's got the other one I've been using too. So, if advice for the Mazda guys or people who work on imports or cars with a lot of metric stuff, any of the auto parts stores have this box from Dorman. It's a wonderful set. This is my third or fourth, and I keep just going through it, keep changing bolts, putting new bolts. Just a customer project. I use a bunch of my bolts. So got this. This is like $11.99. Got a whole bunch of stuff, and I got some extra longer on the 125 pitch, which is really the one that the Mazda uses quite a bit, at least the older Mazdas. So got that stuff. It's just always good to have it here. So when you need it, then you have enough. Here's my older one here, and I carry one in my traveling kit too. So that's what's going on, folks. We are getting ready. Just gonna organize some more stuff here. Get the project car out of the garage. Bring in Lorax 7 so that it's sitting inside, and when the engine comes back, we can get it ready for the test day at Homestead. And then Lorax 7's gonna go racing. Well, driver's gonna go racing next week in a different car, so that's gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to hanging out with friends and having a good time at Sebring next week. It's a great weekend. Families come out much more than other race weekends. A lot of cookouts, people hanging out. So my famous tacos, I think are going to make an appearance. So I can treat my friends to some good cuisine, right, from Mexico. So that's what's going on. Next week you'll see what I'm driving and what's going on, kind of excited about that. So you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, family, and spend some time there. And those of us here in Florida, and some people, a lot of people from out of town, by the way, from out of state, are coming for the Turkey Trot. It's a big race weekend. It's like 300 cars or more. So if you've never done it, you may want to think about that one too. It's a great holiday weekend race. But anyways, we're going to do that and then come back and continue to work on Lorax 7, put the engine in, do a test day, dial him up, and then for the majors, Homestead. If you haven't signed up for the Homestead race, the majors, I'm telling you, if you haven't done it, you better do it. It's a great way to kick off the year. And then the next weekend right there, Sebring and the Central Florida region. Back-to-back awesome weekends. So if you haven't done it, check it out. Think about doing it. Wonderful weather. You go on vacation in between the weekends. People, after they come here, they go to the Keys and then they go to Sebring. It's awesome. So I'm telling you. And then the Super Tour this year is going to be on TV. It's going to be on YouTube and stuff. So that's exciting. That's super exciting. So looking forward to that. In the meantime, all right, we're signing off. You guys stay safe, stay good, have some great family time, Thanksgiving, and we'll see you in the next update. All right, take care.